What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Back with another unboxing for you guys from Vinegar Syndrome. I know it's glaring like crazy, but yeah, gonna do this one a little bit different than I've been doing them, and gonna actually review these films for you guys this time. And so we'll do the normal unboxing. I'll go over the features, the reverse art, all that kind of stuff, and then we'll cut to me reviewing each film as well. I do get, the priority shipping on these, so I do get them a little bit earlier than the media mail, so hopefully it's not too long for me to get these done. I'll try to watch these over the next few days at the time of this initial recording, but hopefully I get this out there soon enough for you guys. If you're still debating on whether or not to pick some of these up or anything like that, then you can go ahead and grab them based on my thoughts, I guess. But before I get started, guys, I just want to, I know that I don't really talk about personal stuff on the channel hardly at all, but yeah, things aren't going too well for me. So not like financially or anything like that, but just go through a lot of shit. I know a lot of you probably do as well, and everybody's got their own problems, so I try not to really talk about anything on this channel, and I don't know why I'm choosing this video to do so. I guess it's just become more and more and more of an issue. But some of you that know me personally know a little bit about my backstory and everything, and why I am where I am at today. But anyways, I try to put on a happy face and everything for you guys, and smile and pretend like everything's okay, and most of the time it's really not. But anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there in case I seem a little down or something on this video. These last couple years of my life have been really traumatic and really hard to get through. Very hard to get through. And as in most cases in life, things start to seem like they get a little bit better, and then you just get completely shit on, and it doesn't seem like you're ever going to get the fuck out of where you're at, and be able to maintain some kind of normal life again. But anyways, I really don't know why I'm throwing this in here, but just in case I seem off or whatever at the start of this video, hopefully the rest of this video is better. And I'll try to push all that shit aside and move forward. But I just wanted to share some of my kind of thoughts with you guys. And yeah, if anybody's interested in me doing a video on anything personal, let me know. It's something I've been debating on for a while now, and I just haven't, because I don't know how to go about doing it. But yeah, communicating with you guys commenting, being part of the film community, the horror community, everything like that has really helped me through a lot. And you guys have been fucking awesome, and I appreciate the support and everything that you guys have shown me over the years. But there was a time a couple years ago where I kind of just abandoned YouTube for a while. That's when things were the worst time of my life. But I'm trying not to do that again. I'm trying to stay with it, because it's really one of the few things, aside from my children, that really keep me going. As bad as that sounds, as bad as that is, especially in the world we live in today, there's not a lot you can go out and do, and everything. But yeah, that's why I wish theaters were open and everything, kind of go spend 2-3 hours of mindless entertainment. And that's why I've always loved film so much, because you can just throw on a movie and forget about everything in the fucking world and just escape. That's what I love about these Vinegar Syndrome titles too, is they're just usually mindless entertainment. Yeah, some of them have a deeper meaning, but for the most part they're just mindless fun. And yeah, again, I don't really know why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm kind of not with it right now. I was going to hold off on making this video until the next day when I was a little more with it, but I just wanted to be myself with you guys, and be as real as possible. I guess I've never been fake on here whatsoever. I know I joke around sometimes and everything like that, and try to have fun, and that's the way it should be. you shouldn't take anything in life too fucking serious. And I think that's a big issue with this world. Everyone takes things way too fucking serious. We're not meant to be here to be fucking miserable and to make each other miserable. And I don't know. It's a sad, sad fucking time we live in. And I don't know. It's looks like it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. So yeah, anyways, if you guys sat through that, then you guys are fucking awesome. If you skimmed through, then whatever. Let's get to it, guys. Open this sucker up, and like I say, I'll try to watch these over the next couple days, so you guys will probably see me in different shirts and stuff, just rocking the Vincent like I normally do for the unboxings. I just kind of throw these on for the videos and then just take them right back off. So I might just throw it back on for the review portions. I don't know. I don't think I've worn this a whole day yet. I haven't really been anywhere to wear anything besides work clothes and shit. Should be 4 titles in here. I did pick up their new release. Man, that's... Wow, really? Are they cutting back on their packaging there? Anyway, at least they're in a mailer here, or a bubble thing. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not really going to be with it, guys, but we'll see. So we'll start with their new line here that they're releasing for the Alphabet City. For, what is it? The Fun City Studios or something like that. Doesn't say on here, though. But, yeah, it is Alphabet City. I think it's like Fun City Editions, something like that. Yeah, Fun City Editions. I know that's going to be impossible to see. But, cool. Slip looks perfect. That's why I say, you know, at the end of the day, you get a damaged slip cover, something like that. Who cares? I know us collectors do, to an extent, but there's definitely more important things in life, you know? So let's see what we got here for inside art. Oh, really digging the inside alternate art. Got that definitely mid to late 80s vibe to it. What is this, 84? At 19, they gave him the streets. Tonight, they want it all back. Is the tagline there. Vincent Spano. I have no idea who that is, but apparently he was... Alright, so we got... special features include new 2K restoration from a 35mm, newly filmed interview with actor Vincent Spano, theatrical trailer, image gallery, a new video essay by filmmaker Chris O'Neill, newly recorded audio commentary by director Amos Poe, and writer Luke Sante. I just kept screwing that up like crazy. Alright, so Alphabet City. I did watch the trailer to this prior to purchasing it, so I wasn't too sure about it, but it definitely looks right up my alley, and very, very excited to check this one out. I hear it's a great look at the New York nightlife and everything like that, so like a more violent and moody After Hours, Alphabet City is one of the great One Wild Night in New York movies, says the Daily Grindhouse. Cool. Very, very... This might be the first one I watch and review for you guys. I'm not sure. But yeah, this review will definitely be included. It is between that and... we'll save that one for last. The one everybody was most excited about here, we have Pandemonium, which I'd never heard of before this release. But it does have a great cast in here. You do have... who was in here? Paul Rubens, who of course played Pee Wee Herman, and his role in one of my favorite films, Blow. Did a great job in that. You got Judge Reinhold in here, most notably from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. You got Phil Hartman from SNL and a bunch of other shit. And yeah, just a great cast in here. Always been a huge fan of Paul Reubens' work outside of Pee Wee Herman as well. But like a lot of people grew up with those movies and the show and everything, so very, very excited to see him in something else that I haven't seen. So just throw that somewhere here. Alright, see what we got on the inside. Oh yeah, definitely digging the newly commissioned art a lot more. This looks like a screwball comedy on this side. Finally, a movie that is totally taste free. A movie. I don't know what a movie is, but I don't know. Maybe it'll catch on, right? Looks like all you have on here is a new scan in 2K from the 35mm, Dying of Laughter, an interview with director Alfred Soul, promotional still gallery, and of course the reverse art. Oh, this is from 1982, by the way, and runs 81 minutes. Alphabet City, like I said, was from 84, and it runs 85 minutes. So both these pretty short, in under an hour and a half. It's about an hour and 20 minutes. So, and this is only rated PG, so I don't know if this is a horror flick or a comedy. Yeah, it says mysterious killer, but that does not say horror film. So, I mean, this definitely does a lot more. And it really reminded me of the Intruder cover on there. But, I pointed that out in a Facebook group, and then everyone pointed out like 5 million other covers with this kind of design. So, but that was the one that stuck out to me the most. I don't know. Oh, slips are no longer in perfect condition. All right, and another one I know a lot of people picked up and were pretty excited for. I hear it's kind of a slow burn, maybe. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. We got a Malcolm McDowell in here, who's always been great. That is The Caller. And you got the bloody phone here. I know I didn't really show the spines to the rest, but yeah. So not my best unboxing here. I do apologize, but hopefully the review portion's a lot better. Come on. First time opening the fucking movie or what? Jeez. Alright, let's see what we got on the alternate artwork. Ooh, I like that too. I like both. It's nice when you like both. I'm not too sure about that Pandemonium reverse art. It's kind of reminded me of, I'm trying to think of the movie. It's a comedy from like the 80s or something. It's really reminding me of something, and I can't think of what it is. But cannot seem to get it in right. The insert, you fucking pervs. Jesus. Alright, so The Caller. Features on here include a new 2K scan from the 35mm, Boiling Over, an interview with director Arthur Allen Seidelman, an audio interview, with writer Michael Sloan, promotional still gallery, and reverse art. So just a couple interviews. Yeah. I think we're going to have just a lot of audio interviews and maybe some commentaries on stuff for a while until things get back to somewhat kind of normal and they can do one-on-one interviews with people and like talk about the film and things like that. I don't know. I could be just pulling shit out of my ass. But this is from 1987, runs 97 minutes. So this was an 80s package for sure. And for the adult title here, we have Indecent Exposure. Some women pose for profit, others do it for pleasure. Starring Veronica Hart, Jesse St. James, which I have heard of that name, Richard Bolla, Eric Edwards, and Arcadia Lake. I don't really know adult titles, but that there's Jesse St. James sounds familiar. So what we got on the inside here. I know this is just very, very entertaining, right? Oh, come on. My fingers just don't want to work. Yeah, let's just watch this guy try to open a fucking movie, and that's how we spend our fucking free time, right? Alright, see if there's anything inappropriate here on the flip side before I flip it. No, it's pretty much the same thing but different. Just like a different chick on the front because she's got a different color hair. So the name sounds familiar. I can't tell you what this person looks like. It's St. James. I don't really watch a lot of old porn, so besides I haven't watched any of the Vinegar Syndrome ones yet. I'll get there one day. So yeah, indecent exposure. Imagine there's not many features on here either. New scan in 2K, original theatrical trailer, reverse art, and subtitles. This is directed by Gary Graver. I don't know, like I said, porn names. But another perfect condition slipcover as well. So fantastic job, Vinegar Syndrome. Every slip came in perfect condition. Absolutely no complaints whatsoever. Even though I was a little concerned with that being the only packaging aside from this. They used to do like a better job. I don't know. But it's still better in a lot of places. But nice embossing. You can feel the film cells there and everything. Almost said real. Oh, I guess it is kind of like a real. But when I think real, I think the big round. Anyway. Nice, we can feel some embossing right there. Anyway, so that's it for the unboxing portion. Stay tuned for the reviews. And so we had Indecent Exposure for the adult title, The Caller with Malcolm McDowell and Madeline Smith, Pandemonium with Pee Wee Herman and Judge Reinhold and all that. And Alphabet City, the first release from that Fun City Editions. Fun City Editions. So I don't know if that's its own. I can't remember what it said on the website. But I'll go over it again when I actually review the film. But I know it's an offshoot, I believe, of Vinegar Syndrome. I could be completely wrong. Like its sister company or something. Not really sure. But anyways, I'll go over it again, like I said, during the review portion. So, and I'll try not to bring up any more personal shit. So, anyways, if you guys have any questions regarding anything, feel free to ask. If I respond, I'll respond. If I don't feel comfortable responding publicly, then ask me on Instagram or something like that. If you guys are curious of anything else going on. Most will not be. Most will not give a shit. You guys are here to see the movies, talk about movies, and that's perfectly fine too. That's what we're here for. And I appreciate this community. And just glad to be doing this. So, anyways, as always, peace, love, happiness to everybody. And I'll catch you guys here in a few when I almost said goodbye. And let's review this shit now, shall we? Alright, Alphabet City from Fun City Editions. Let's check this shit out, man. I'm excited. Yeah. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. What in the fuck is going on here? This can't be right. Hold on. Alright, man, I don't know what was going on there. I finally got everything to work right. Some kind of glitch in the system, and glitch in the matrix. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But that video comes up one more fucking time. Ugh. Anyways, so it's a few days later. I got all of these watched, including the adult title, my first adult Vinegar Syndrome watch. Lighting seems really off. Oh, there's something in the way. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna start with of course you already saw, kind of gave it away, but anyway, let's start with my least favorite to favorite and then do the adult title at the end. And not going to go too in-depth in these. I'm going to make these pretty short reviews. To give you my overall thoughts and everything, and then do some spoilers at the end. So, my least favorite of this batch, of this month, of this package, whatever you want to say. Table's kind of curving in. Anyways, is Pandemonium. The one I was most excited for was the most disappointing, in my opinion. I know a lot of people, like I said, were excited for this one, but it just did not work for me whatsoever. And if it wasn't for Paul Rubens being in this, I probably wouldn't even care to keep this in the collection. He was definitely the best part of this movie by far. A couple funny lines from him. I did chuckle a couple times from some things he said.
Wait in the car.
Don't play the radio either.
You can play it if you want, Bob.
And, yeah, other than that, it was just, it's so dated. It does not hold up well. I appreciate it's a horror spoof, but it's a horror spoof from 1982. So a lot of horror films that came out before 82, which I'm familiar with for the most part. But some of them I didn't realize what they were trying to go for. So basically it is a killer killing cheerleaders throughout the years. And then they all get together at this like cheer camp. And everybody kind of warning against them to stay away from this place, that the killer is going to strike again. And, you know, they all just, you know, whatever, and go anyways. And you have like 4 or 5 main, I don't even remember, it's been a few days, like I said, characters involved with this. And they all meet their demise in certain ways, which none of the kills are good at all. I will put those at the end of this video because I want to leave this kind of spoiler for you right now. What's his name? Yeah, Phil Hartman's only in this for like 2 seconds. Paul Rubens is in it quite a bit. Who else was in here? What's his name? Carol Kane. Judge Reinhold's in it for quite a bit, but his character is pretty fucking annoying. Isn't really that great at all. But yeah, I don't know. This fell really flat for me. You have killers that like escape. One escapes prison. One escapes like a mental institute, and they end up like teaming up together. One of them like kills people and turns them into furniture, like real furniture. There's a scene where they're going through and they see. You gotta love these spam comments on YouTube. Just got one that says, "I need a boyfriend," with a bunch of hearts and all that shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. Anyways, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. And Paul Rubens is like trying to get in her drawer because she's like a piece of furniture with a drawer, and the main cop in here is like, how was it? And he's like, never mind. I'll try to throw some clips in here so you guys know what I'm talking about.
Recognize those legs anywhere. She's a fine woman. Johnson! What were you doing? What were you?
I was trying to get in her drawers.
It's disgusting. What was it like? Never mind.
But most of the comedy just falls really flat. Doesn't hold up well. I've heard kind of mixed things about it. Like I say, I think it's one you had to have kind of grown up on to really appreciate it, because if you're watching it for the first time like I did, it's just going to fall flat for you. I don't think you're going to enjoy it too much. I mean, I could be wrong, to each their own, whatever. I'm not going to sit here and badmouth anybody for their opinions. I'm not one of those people, fuck you, this movie's great. Hey, if you enjoy this movie, I'm happy for you. I really am. I did not. So I don't see it being one that I'll rewatch unless I'm really wanting to dig deep for something with Paul Rubens in it. Because, like I said, his character in it is definitely the best part of this film. The kills are ridiculous, over the top. I mean, they're supposed to be. It's a horror comedy. It's a spoof. I get it, but overall, it just you got the horse here. I think his name was Bob, and the main cop. I forget everybody's fucking name now. Treats him better than he treats Paul Rubens' character, who's like his deputy kind of sidekick, whatever, his partner. Paul Rubens keeps getting frustrated. I'm just gonna keep calling him Paul Rubens because I don't remember anybody's name, but he gets frustrated with that. He's always telling him, you treat this horse better than I do, or better than you do me, and all that kind of stuff. But
Swell, just eat and run. What am I supposed to do with all this leftover stew and potatoes? I'm gonna have to freeze it. You like leftovers, but His Highness, no, he can't eat leftovers.
Jensen! Did you get off Bob's back?
yeah, not a high recommend from me, guys, on this one. But it's a Vinegar Syndrome title, and it's going to stay in the collection. And like I said, if it wasn't for Rubens, I probably wouldn't have gotten any enjoyment out of this at all. I just wanted it to fucking be over. But let me know what you guys think of Pandemonium. Like I said, I'm sure when it came out, it definitely would be received differently. If this was a spoof on movies that were more relevant nowadays, I would have enjoyed it more. I'm not really even that big on spoofs. I do like some of them that came out in like the 90s and early 2000s and shit, like Not Another Teen Movie. I enjoy that one. The first couple Scary Movies I really liked. I actually revisited Stan Helsing recently and actually kind of liked it more than the first time. But a lot of them just don't work. And this is from the same director that directed Alice, Sweet Alice. That almost slipped my mind for a minute. I didn't take any notes on any of this. So after I started watching these on Thursday, or I got done watching these on Thursday, and it is now Monday. So, yeah, it's been a little while. And this was the first one that I watched. So I watched like one a night and then had my kid over the weekend and didn't watch any then. So now I'm getting this review done. And yeah, so anyways, Pandemonium, definitely a pass in my opinion, unless you guys are Vinegar Syndrome completionists like myself. I say don't pick it up or wait till Black Friday or something, grab it on the sale. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on that one. Next up, it was kind of a tie between the last two guys, but I'm gonna have to say Alphabet City fell a little bit short for me as well. This is one of those movies that takes place all in one night, sorry. It's constantly raining. Your main guy in here, Johnny, I believe his name was, played by, what was his name? Fucking Vincent Spano, whatever it was. There is features on Pandemonium as well. I did watch the Dying of Laughter, an interview with Alfred Soul, and pretty informative interview, pretty boring, but overall enough information in it to make worth watching, I suppose, but nothing spectacular. And he didn't go on to really do anything after this. But anyway, Alphabet City, like I said, all taking place in one night. It's pretty much Johnny is trying to get out. I could be wrong on the name, so I might just keep saying the wrong name over and over. But he's trying to get out of the drug business, and the main boss, his main boss, is wanting him to set fire to an apartment building that his mother and his sister live in, and this deadbeat guy that just lives there. I don't really know. He doesn't even wake up off the couch. He's like the guy on the couch from fucking Half Baked, all right?
Did he just move? Kenny called. He's in jail. He didn't leave a number. Sincerely, the guy on the couch.
But when it gets to that point of him wanting him to burn down this apartment building, he's like, all right, it's time to get the fuck out of this and move on to a different life. So he's trying to get like a bunch of money together and all this shit, and flee with his girlfriend and their baby and get out of this life. And things keep happening along the way to keep him from being able to do this. You do have what's his name, Michael Winslow in here from Police Academy that does all the sound effects and all that. You're gonna see me pause because I'm planning on putting like clips and stuff in here, but if I don't, then it's just gonna be an awkward pause. So I apologize if I don't get that far.
Everything's a big fucking show to you, huh? Big show. One day, no show. It's gonna be you and me, brother.
Anyway, you do have him in here doing some sound effects and everything, but nothing major, nothing like Police Academy. He got Police Academy like right after this movie, and the cinematography was really good in this. It was different. I enjoyed a lot of the lighting in here. Some of it not so much. A lot of this movie, like when you're driving at night and it's raining, and all you see is like the glare of people's fucking headlights. That's what a lot of this movie was like for me. And that part I didn't enjoy too much. Again, I'll try to throw some shit for you guys to see, so I'm not just explaining it. But Johnny, or Vincent Spano, whatever, as this tough guy, drug lord, dealer, whatever, kingpin, or I guess he's not the kingpin, the guy. Anyways, him as this tough guy character kind of didn't work for me either, and I've seen some other people say the same thing. I did appreciate he was like a tough guy, but he didn't drink or smoke or do drugs, but he like ran this whole fucking operation. And but I don't know, something about his tone and demeanors and shit just didn't really stack up as a tough guy. The interview with him is pretty fascinating. It's very entertaining. I believe it was like 20 minutes or something like that. But he does talk about some behind-the-scenes antics on the set and everything. And that's pretty fascinating. That was probably better than the fucking movie. But it seems like he had a really good time making it. It seems like everybody involved had a really good time making it. Yeah, I mean, there's some kind of like suspense, thriller, more, high-tension moments towards the end where the main crime boss or drug lord, whatever, is after him. And his girlfriend and baby and stuff, and they're in this elevator and trying to get away, and that part's got a little bit of tension, but the rest of it didn't have enough tension and enough like really giving a fuck if this guy made it out or not. Like, I really didn't care. Like, they could have killed him, and I really wouldn't give a shit. So like I say, it's worth grabbing for something different. For the cinematography alone, story is just, I mean, there's no backstory to this guy, no anything. That's what I'm saying. They could have fucking popped this guy anytime during the movie, and I would be like, oh, okay. It focuses mainly on his car. It was like a Trans Am or whatever the fuck it was, and it wasn't even that great of a car. I guess back then it was, but nowadays it's like, whatever. I mean, during the interview he says it was really fast and had like an awesome engine and all this shit, but it's just like, it's raining the whole time, it's dark the whole time, and I believe it's raining, and he has the top down like the whole fucking movie. I could be wrong on that. I'm not 100%. But anyways, yeah, so it's just him constantly trying to find a way to, get all this money, him running and running and running, running some more. He like parks his car and runs to a different destination, and just does a lot of fucking running. And I guess he parked in a different area so they wouldn't know where he was, thinking he was there. After some shit goes down, he's not too fond of happening, and he knows he's going to have his ass after, people are going to be after his ass. He just runs and runs and runs. But anyways, Alphabet City from 1984. That's why I'm rocking the 80s shirt, because I believe these were all 80s titles. Yeah, same shirt I had on in the other video for my Open 24 Hours review. Definitely a better film than all of these, except for maybe this next one. So, anyways, I believe that was all the features that were on there. There's like a 4-minute little video essay that just shows some scenes of the movie and like a voiceover. It was actually kind of informative as well, kind of interesting, but it's pretty short. So my favorite of this month here is The Caller. Again, by the slipcover, you have a bloody phone. You think it's going to be about somebody calling and making like obscene phone calls or something. No. Very little to do with the phone. Very, very little. Yeah, the guy uses the phone. She uses the phone. That's it. Nothing to do with the phone. It's pretty much about Malcolm McDowell's character comes calling one night. That's the way they used to say it back in the day, like a drifter came calling. I always remember that line from Blade.
I had a family once. Wife, 2 daughters. Then a drifter came calling one evening. A vampire.
She's says she's expecting her boyfriend, Madeline Smith's character, who doesn't even have a name in this movie. She's just credited as girl. Credited as girl. Malcolm McDowell plays. What the fuck is his name in this? Fuck, I don't remember. Anyways, so he says that he broke down a few miles down the road, whatever, can I use her phone, blah, 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 same old story. Okay, cool. She lets him in, uses the phone, calls the tow truck. And as he's waiting, there's just a bunch of back and forth between them two. And that's what this whole fucking movie is. But the performances from these two, from Malcolm McDowell and Madeline Smith, especially Malcolm McDowell's performance in this, is top fucking notch. He is so good in this movie. This is worth the purchase price alone for his performance. I haven't seen a whole lot of his older films. Of course, I've seen, A Clockwork Orange, things like that. But their cat and mouse back and forth is superb. And you don't know what's going on the whole time. You don't know, I had moments where I'm like, man, is this chick crazy and she's a fucking killer and he's walking into a trap? Is he a fucking killer? Is he gonna take her out? I don't know. And there's like this point system that they run by. He'll say something and she'll kind of call him out on it, saying, no, that's not true. And he'll say, like, point to you. And you're like, why are they giving each other fucking points? What's going on here?
Sure, I'm scared. That's part of the game. That's what you bank on. But I reached out to you in my fear. And you couldn't do anything about it. A real man could have made love to me.
Shut up.
How many points for humiliation?
Look, if it was up to me, I'd take points away from you for that little stunt.
How many?
All right, you did well. 10. Wait a minute. I saved your life last night.
You don't give a damn about my life. You'd just be in a lot of trouble if your prize guinea pig died on you.
She's not going to do that. She's going to play the game for a long, long time.
Again, I'm not going to try to give too much away. I'll leave the spoilers for the end. But man, their fucking dialogue and this movie was thought out really well. The things that they would say, oh, you called your daughter and this and that, and call her now and see what happens. And, him trying to show her that she's wrong and her trying to show him that he's wrong, and all this back and forth. And it's just so much tension at times. you can cut it with this. Well, it's not a knife. It's a pair of scissors, actually. It's shears, old style scissors. But wow, this is just. I mean, I was so invested in this movie the whole time it was on. I'm just like, I gotta know what happens in this movie. I didn't want to pause it. I didn't want to go to the bathroom. I didn't want to go smoke. I didn't want to do none of that shit. I just wanted to watch this fucking movie, and that's it. I apologize for my background. I just realized you guys can see. Anyways, fuck, who cares? But yeah, it's so much, like I said, tension between the two, and you want to know what's going on. You finally get to a point where you realize that she has been taken away from her daughter, and she kind of has to keep playing this fucking game with this person and win this game in order to get out. I don't know if they're wiping her memory every day or what the case. It doesn't really go into a lot of detail, but this is from Empire Pictures, by the way, as well, which transformed into Full Moon. And I think Full Moon or Empire, I think cheesy fucking bullshit, whatever. No, that's not the case with this whatsoever. This is an early Empire Pictures, Richard Band, Charles Band, before the money hungry bullshit and just popping out demonic toys and puppet masters like fucking nothing. But lost my train of thought again. Yeah. So, they're doing this like experiment where they separate the mother from the child and see how it plays in different scenarios and things. I'm not going to give away the end because the end is like, what the fuck? I did see, when I looked up what the IMDb score was, I did read a couple of reviews, and I saw that you'd never guess the ending in a million years, and that's absolutely correct. All the movies that I've seen, all the twists that I've seen, I did not see this coming whatsoever. I do want to watch this movie again, for sure. Probably won't be anytime soon with all the other shit I have to watch, but I do want to watch this again and look for those hints. But wow, these two performances, I can't believe this movie doesn't have a bigger following and a bigger release, like a regular release. I don't know if it was copyright issues or what. I mean, to have Malcolm McDowell in it, and she was the chick from I think Funny Farm, like Chevy Chase's wife from Funny Farm. So you had like two people in here that were big actors and actresses, and this movie just kind of sat there, which is crazy because this is a fucking fantastic film. I'll show the spoilers at the end for those that have seen it, or for those that want spoilers. I'll show the ending after I'm done with the adult film here. And yeah, just a really, really good movie. It's set in a cabin in the woods. Horror movies don't get any better than set in a cabin in the woods, or maybe like an insane asylum or hospital, things like that. Those are always my favorite settings. Yeah, it's just the isolation of it. It's just great. It's a great film, guys. High recommend. If you guys haven't seen this, go to the Vinegar Syndrome site, buy this shit right now. Very, very high recommend. It's more of a thriller. I wouldn't say it's a horror film. Kind of some sci-fi horror towards the end, but yeah. If you want to wait till Black Friday, fine. You might not get the slip by then, and the slip is absolutely fucking beautiful. Nice embossing on the lettering, all that, embossed on the side, embossed on the back. The slip is just gorgeous. But if you don't care about those, order from Amazon, do whatever you gotta do, get this fucking movie and watch it, and thank me later. Alright, so this is my first adult film, okay? Yeah, like most guys, you watch fucking porn to do what you need to do, and that's it, I'm not an adult film connoisseur. So my first adult film is a film from 1981, a year before I was fucking born. Wow, I just gave away my age. I'm not sure how you guys want me to review these, so if you're still here, let me know in the comments, because I'm gonna review all Vinegar Syndrome titles from now on when they come, you know, when they come. Oh, Jesus. And do the unboxing and review them like I am right now, because what's the point of getting them if you're not gonna fucking ever watch them and tell other people whether or not to buy them, right? Yeah, so let me know what you guys want me to really focus on the adult films, because I don't know. So I'm just going to go with what I would want to know, I guess. Alright, so simple story. I mean, it's a fucking porn. Two guys, what the fuck were their names? I actually just finished watching this one. I had to, you know, I don't live by myself, so I gotta find time to watch these. This is why this video is taking so long. Ted and Tony. So Tony's a photographer, okay? Takes like normal pictures, sexy pictures, whatever, doesn't matter. They go to these different locations after he convinces Ted to come along with him because he just went through a divorce or is getting divorced or something or whatever. Fuck, who cares, right? He's had kind of this mundane life, whatever. You know, why don't you come with us? Go do these photo shoots and have some fun, you know. So they go to these different locations, and they kind of trick the girls into, you know, saying, you know, they're going to be stars and all this and everything, you know, come fucking have sex with us, whatever, at a certain point, anyways, on one of the scenes. Some other ones are just straight up legit photo shoots, and the girls just want to fuck, especially the character of Ted. He's not really looking to for the most part, but he keeps getting like drawn into these things. And then towards the end, they meet this lady who kind of shows them what they've been missing. You know, the Tony character is always in charge, always telling the girls what to do. So towards the end, he gets tied up, blindfolded, all this shit, and he's no longer in control. And she kind of tortures him, gets him almost to that climax, and then cuts him off and kind of teaches him a lesson or whatever. And I do have the two girls too. I forget their names. Fuck, who cares? There's two girls with him. The one is kind of like used to be in love with the Tony character and all this shit, and the other girl's kind of needs to come out of her shell a little bit and everything. And yeah, it's a fucking porn. So anyways, who cares about the story, right? If you guys want more of the story on the adult films, let me know. But that's like the basic premise of it. You don't need, you know, a guy can just deliver a fucking pizza and, you know, cue the fucking music, right? Lots of fucking bush. Which, I mean, I knew that going into an 81 fucking adult film. Some of it was just ridiculous amount, though. Like, all the way up to their fucking belly buttons and shit. Like, trim that shit a little bit, at least. The women in here, most of them not very attractive, to be honest. Most of them very flat-chested. There is a couple that were pretty decent looking. The two main guys, you know, they're no studs by any means. So as far as all the actors, not too impressed. Probably the best scene in here. There is a scene. I'm not gonna show anything on this because I don't want to like black bar the fuck out of it. Most of the scenes are really. I done lost my train of thought. The best scene, is there's a scene involving some food and some liquids and things like that. That one was pretty enjoyable. But my problem with this movie is, aside from the very last one, the scenes are so short and so non-erotic that it just didn't work for me. And maybe it does for some other people, but you know, there's like 5-6 scenes total, and there's one of them was actually pretty funny. So the parents say that this girl just graduated fucking high school and all this, you know, she's only 18. She comes out looking like she's fucking my age, man. Like she's in her mid fucking 30s. Like, okay, no. I mean, we've all seen that before in movies where older people play high school people and everything, but they actually kind of look like it. This chick, no. But that scene was pretty funny because she wants to play a game with the I already forgot their names again. Ted? Yeah, she wants to play a game with the Ted character. And I'm really trying not to give anything away in case you guys pick these up. But the game she plays is not a game any guy wants to play. Let's just say that. Well, I'm not going to say any guy. Maybe there's some guys out there that are into that shit. But so I kind of laughed at that. You know, it was supposed to be funny. And she kind of runs into her parents and shit as she's trying to play this game. That was pretty funny. But the scene, like I said, with the food and the I think it was like almond milk or some shit or whatever the fuck it was. That one wasn't bad, but it was so short that it just didn't do anything for me. You know, probably the best looking woman in the whole film as well at that time. And, yeah, I don't really know what else you guys want me to say about this one. There's no features on here. I think there's a trailer, and that's it. But usually don't get much on the adult titles. But, not one I'm going to throw on to get any enjoyment out of. Some of the scenes, like I say, I don't know what you guys are looking for in these reviews. I know something I noticed towards one of the end scenes is, and I'm trying to put this politely, is there wasn't a lot of moisture in the scene. Okay, it was a really dry scene, and you could tell. And I hate when women in these films are acting like they're enjoying themselves and being pleasured, and you can tell that they're not because there's not anything going on down there. The camera angles are pretty shitty throughout the whole thing. Usually just have the, put the legs up. All you see is the guy's fucking ass and that right there for a few seconds, and that's it. So, nothing really erotic. Like I said, besides that one scene. But, you know, everybody's got their own taste in film and adult films. So, if this works better for you than it did for me, then fucking happy for you. But this isn't one I'm going to revisit. I have no desire to whatsoever. Like I say, I'll keep it in the collection because it's a Vinegar Syndrome title. And I support the company 100%. Transfer on it's great. A little bit of grain here and there. Audio's perfect. But yeah, with the amount of unattractive women, the guys are just, especially most of your guys in these movies aren't fucking look at Ron Jeremy, right? Ugliest motherfucker there is. The Tony guy, no. Ted, I guess from a female perspective, isn't a bad looking guy, but nothing to write home about. But yeah, the one with the food scene is probably the best looking chick, and the main chick in here, what was her name? Either Veronica Hart or Jessie. No, Jessie sounds like I don't know. The main chick in here that is Tony's ex-lover, like they were in love with each other. She has a really nice body, but the face isn't great, especially her nose. It doesn't work. Teeth either. But body-wise, pretty decent. This is the chick that's kind of coming out of her shell and everything. I think her name's June in the film. And, there is one girl-on-girl between June and, I forget her fucking name, the other main chick, where June wants to experiment that way and see what that's like and everything. Like every young girl does, right? Every young woman. She's trying to kind of find herself sexually. And that was, it was okay. It wasn't really that erotic though, and it was really short. So, didn't really do that for me. So that's it, guys. That's it for the reviews. Stick around for the spoilers. To start the spoilers, let's take a look at You know what? To start it, let's take a look at the end of the collar. Okay, if you guys like spoilers and you want to see the end of this, feel free to stick around. Or if you guys have seen the movie and it's just been a while and you want to see it again, feel free. So let's check out this end scene.
Give it to me.
How many other people are left?
1,000.
And their children. Alice.
They're all safe. Part of the experiment. Separate the families. Observe the parents. Retrain the children.
How far is the children's compound?
6 miles. You'll never make it. The force field.
It goes off. One.
It goes back on.
I know how much time I've got.
You will never escape.
Alright, so, yeah, that was the end of the color. Threw me way off. Pandemonium. Let's look at some of these ridiculous kills. And I know, it's a spoof, it's a horror comedy, it's supposed to be fucking stupid. I get it. Trust me, I do. But what the fuck? Let's watch these kills.
Stand back, please.
Falling on us?
Hey, bring that stretcher over here. Bring it over.
I don't know who could have possibly done such a thing.
This must be the act of a maniac.
Either that or a very large chef.
Welcome to Air Tokyo Flight 45. We hope that you enjoy your flight. Right now, Stewardess Godzilla is serving your favorite beverage.
Wake up!
For only $1.
Stewardess, my coffee is cold.
Alright, so that was the kills in Pandemonium. Fucking great, weren't they? that was awesome. So anyways, guys, Pandemonium, pass. Alphabet City. It's a hard pass, but still a pass in my book. If you see it streaming, maybe check it out. If you're like me and you just love supporting physical media, definitely grab it. It's not terrible. It's worth a watch. Okay. And I appreciate a new company coming along, Fun City Editions. They did a great job. It's a great transfer. So yeah, The Caller, grab this shit as soon as you're done with this video. Order this fucking movie. You will not be disappointed, I promise. If you are, then fuck, I don't know. It's not like a money back guarantee or nothing. The adult film, if you love adult film, I don't know. Again, let me know in the comments, guys, what you want me to say about these. I tried to do the best I could with what I would want to know and trying to be as non-graphic as possible. If you want me to be more graphic, let me know. And fuck, I'll say whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm not reviewing these for anybody but you guys and myself. These aren't sent to me for review or anything, so I'm going to be... Even ones that are sent to me for review, I'm completely honest with you guys, 100% on my opinions. So, not one I'll revisit, not very erotic, short scenes, shitty camera angles, actors and actresses not that great to look at. It's a pass for me. Yeah. So again, let me know what you guys think of these films down in the comments below. What your favorite one of this bunch is, and what you're looking forward to out of next month. I've not heard many good things about next month's at all, besides maybe that Grave Robbers. That I think it's like an Italian horror film. But the other ones seem to be pretty garbage. But I'll review those for you guys next month. And thanks for watching, guys. You guys are fucking awesome. If you're still here, you're still watching this, you guys are the fucking best, and I appreciate the support. I'm in a little better mood now than at the start of this video. But we'll see. I'm still awaiting some things in life to find out. But I've had a few days off work, so kind of just relaxed and chilled out, watched these movies, and spent some time with my kid. And so I'll keep you guys updated. All right. Peace, love, happiness to everybody as always, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.
Never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye.